Are you ready for a Dakota El Derecho? Well, I hope you are. And technically, it's going into Minnesota too, and parts of the Canada. How do you say Derecho? Derecho? All right, this is no laughing matter, especially since I'm not being very funny right now. We got a big bad bullseye that's going to go from the K in Bismarck all the way through Fargo into Duluth. And so this is a big bean bullseye, baby. Plus a major super heat wave. I mean, you got a heat wave in Wisconsin, Illinois, Minnesota. That's kind of weird. And it's foggy up in the central part of California. I've definitely noticed people are less stable and more name-callery with Mars and Aries, So shout out and super appreciation to everybody out there who is being cool, staying cool, and helping everybody keep it together. But look, our storm is just now starting, and it's going to dip down and pull through. And it's going to present some dangerous situations. I've heard some people say winds up to 90 miles an hour. All right, but what I really want to talk about, because hurricane season has been so slow so far, is we have a tropical storm that is supposedly moving into Texas in about 5 or 6 days. Now, I'm not putting out any major alerts. Nobody's saying this is going to be a hurricane. Technically, the models are saying it's barely going to be a tropical storm, but we've had such slim pickings hurricane-wise, if you're excited by hurricanes, that you take what you can get. And right now, we're getting a very loose, sloppy tropical storm moving into Texas. Boom. Right around the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. Which is still like 5 days away. But it seems like the southeast are going to be getting a lot of rain. And then you're going to be getting your monsoonal rain for the southwest, as we can see the moisture pulsing up and down, up and down, up and down repeatedly throughout the southwest. So that's exciting, because I hear the southwest gets hot and dry at times. So now it looks like you guys will be getting some monsoonal moisture. So go ahead and celebrate. Dude, I have totally felt off like all of July. So thank you for bearing with me while I recalibrate my senses. And at this moment, we're going to be checking out all the moisture that's going to be heading into Europe. Boom, there's a low. And then there's a ding. That's not a boom, that's more of a ding. So it looks like Europe, you guys are going to be getting some wet, some wind, and some weather over the next 2 weeks into the start of August. And I do want to say that, the models so far have no hurricane development all the way into August. So that is fascinating. Peak hurricane season begins in August and runs through September and a tiny part of October. So I will definitely be watching out for you guys, because it's what I like to do. You guys treat me well, and I like to treat you well as well. Hey, man, if you are in the Dakotas or the Minnesota, please, take this seriously. It's a real Derecho, although there are very few subjects on Weather Twitter that make Weather Twitter fight as much as a Derecho. Like, what is a Derecho? Who knows, man. It's 2020. You can define everything all by yourself. Look, you're definitely getting some wet weather and excitement, including electricity, in Florida. So, take that, Florida man and woman. And so our rapidly evolving, expanding anvil via infrared and linear segments now beginning to congeal. Incoming Derecho. So here comes the Derecho, baby. You better be ready. This is brought to us by Capped Mans. Remember, this has like 5 or 6 days to develop. The water's pretty warm. There is going to be a decent amount of wind shear. And we do have an atmospheric defense team, I do believe. So I'm not super worried about it, but I will continue to watch this thing, along with everybody else in Weather Twitter. Yeah, this is a pretty cool sandwich. Note the southerly winds advecting the low-level clouds ahead of the Derecho. Oh, my God! Comet Neowise is still putting on a show in the skies. Half of the park is dark. And so there's still more days to catch the comet. I'll see if I can find it. It won't be back until the year 8,786. Man, I wonder how big our national debt will be then. The western North Pacific has had no named storm formations since Nuri on June 13th. Only 2 years on record have had no named storm formations in the western North Pacific between June 14th and 17th. We're talking 1975 and 1999. We had winds of up to 101 miles per hour in Church's Ferry, North Dakota, Niles, North Dakota, Rugby, Falconer, and Grand Forks. Yeah, Derecho, baby. Oh, man. I want my sense of humor back. Yeah, I was woken this morning by thunder. That's always interesting, right? But yeah, best weatherman on the planet, Cranky Weather Guy, is giving us a heads up. He's putting it together, a clear path of convergence that will align with our washed-out sagging troughs. Heat, tropical moisture, monsoon assist, and the upper-level triggers arrives starting late Sunday with increasing frequency of daily scattered showers and storms throughout the area. And so we're definitely going to get some storms headed into Texas and Louisiana. And so we should stay on top of them to see how much they develop. And then tomorrow, that area of instability moves to the east, covers a large part of Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, I don't know, Wisconsin. I'm just calling out names. This is definitely Wisconsin, though. This place has the best cheese ever. Earthquakes have started to pick up a tick with that 7.0 that was in Papua New Guinea. And then we had a 5.9 in Chile. So we'll keep watching out in this planet parade. So yeah, we're in a planet parade with all the planets on the same side of the sun. So expect more wackiness and absolute imbalance in our solar system, in our emotions, in our daily lives, and in the weather. All right? Sound good? I love you guys. Have a great day. I'll be talking to you in the near future. And you are awesome, amazing, and super. God bless everyone.